We're live. Hello. Welcome back to Singer Family Adventures. Anybody out there watching? You're watching.
I'm not seeing anything.
You're not seeing me?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. So I need to take a few photos.
Having issues. Are we not there? Live, 0 people watching. I don't think my connection is unstable.
Oh, wait, we see you now. Nelly. We have you now. You're right.
Okay, can you see me?
Yeah.
Anybody else up there? It says 0 people watching.
Me, I'm watching.
I know, but it's saying 0.
It'll.
Lily's watching. I'm in my front yard where there are sheep and a dog. Yes, she's a happy dog.
No.
She's a happy dog. Okay, one person watching would be you.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mary. Can you see me, Mary? Oh, good. Mary can see me. Yay. All right. Laura's here, too. Laura, is that you? Or is that Jody? So we actually decided we have 2 sheep that the shepherd told us we had to name because their names currently are Thing 3 and Thing 4. Hey, Christine. So we decided that we are naming them Jody and Laura. So they are both girls, but since Jody is a girl's name, hey, Carolyn.
Bye.
So yes, Laura, we're naming some sheep after you. Hopefully they will come around. My dog is here too. Okay, so that is Freckles and her baby Speckles. Freckles and Speckles. Well, I think maybe you need to take the dog if I want the others to come towards me, right? Lily's here. Lily's having fun. She's just so happy. So, yes, I have to ask the shepherd if we can name them Jody and Laura, or Laura and Jody, because I have to make sure out of his 197 sheep, he doesn't already have a Jody and Laura. So yeah, how are you guys? Oh, this is fun. It's like, oh, hello. Yes. This is awesome. Okay, that's Freckles. Freckles sort of drives me crazy. Freckles is the one that talks the most. Oh, this is Gilly, the one goat. Gilly, come here, Gilly. I still don't quite know how to call a sheep or a goat, and there's still some neighborhood noise back there. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have our sheep too much longer. And yeah, that's Freckles. Do you hear that? So yeah, we had a nice trip. We got to see Laura and Jody for dinner. We went to Paraíso 37, isn't that what it was called? That was actually our best meal of the trip. Our last day, we went to Disney Springs for dinner and just went to Earl of Sandwich. And Jonah actually got sick off the chipotle sauce. Like, he felt really bad. So, so yeah, I can put comments. Yay! So how are you guys? Everybody good? My spontaneous little live here. This is so fun. So, want me to open some pins? Are you guys ready for pins? Or do you have any questions about our trip to Hollywood Studios? I can tell you more. Yes, you want some pins? Do you want some pins? You gotta see them. Yeah. Oh, you hear that buying back there? That is Laura. That's Laura the sheep. She's buying. Yes, hi, Laura. No, you cannot eat my pins. Hi, Laura. And the one with the horns is Jody with the collar. See? There's our card. And there are the babies. Can you guys hear me? We never looked for the vegetarian ronto wrap. What we did for when we were at Hollywood Studios, we had a 3:30 reservation at Mama Melrose. And I remember, Laura, you saying some people feel it's like the Olive Garden of Disney. Um, yeah, the food honestly was not great. I remember the food as being better, but it was so nice to go in at 4:30 and like just sit in the air conditioning from like 3:30 to 5. It sort of made us rejuvenated for the last few hours at the park. Um, so to your question, Mary, no, there's no ronto. Well, hello, I know. See, isn't this fun? I don't often get to have all these visitors in my lives, so not many people online, but in real life. Yes, hello. Freckles is just so full of curiosity. Yes, Freckles. They're a little gross. Like they kind of need baths. Like you want them all to get bathed. Can you guys hear me still? Tell me if you can't hear me. Yeah? Hello? Can you hear me? They are so funny. They're so funny. So they've just been a trip to have around. All right. So the first night we went and Jody and Laura helped me get these with their discount. So that was good. I got 3 bags of these Marvel cutie pins. They're like the second round. Actually, they don't call them cuties. They call them kawaii art collection. And the choices in here are so cool. See, this is so easy when I can just hold it up to the camera. Look at that. We've got all the Guardians. We've got a really cool Black Panther. I love Dr. Strange there. He looks like a vampire, doesn't he? And yeah, so those are our choices. What do you think? What do you think? Yes. Yes, you're on the camera, Gilly. We have Gilly, and then there's one named Tilly. I don't know where Tilly is. And then we have our dog's name is Lily. So, Gilly, Lily, and Tilly. We had perfect weather the entire time that we were in Orlando. It was like, warm and sunny. Stop eating my pins. The goat's trying to eat the pins. It was warm and sunny, but like never where you were so hot that you felt like you were going to die, that kind of thing. And it's so different now that the mask regulations have changed. You still need a mask anywhere inside, but outside you don't need it. And it was like the first time we saw people's faces in so long. Okay, so I just pulled these all out of the bag. First one I got, Rocket. I love him. He's awesome. Look at that. He's so fierce and angry. Look at his little eyes there. So, yes. Dr. Strange does look like a vampire. And yes, I have YouTube famous sheep. I'm going to put these little backers back in the bag because the last thing I want is for sheep to be eating pinbacks. Does it feel safe being outside without a mask? I got to say, I have 2 vaccines in me. So does Jonah. Rafi only has 1, but if I weren't vaccinated, heck no, I would never have gone. It would have been terrifying. People, because you don't know, like they're saying if you're vaccinated, you can take your mask off. They're not checking people. But I felt safe and I'm just trusting the science. So I got Drax, who we were discussing at dinner. The sheep do need a channel. This is a second set of the Marvel cuties. There was a first set. I actually like this second set better. So then I got Star-Lord. I wish they would do Star-Lord without his mask on. I really like him better without the mask, Hey, Melodie. This is so fun. I just feel like I'm hanging out with friends and sheep. Like, I think I might have to do more lives because, it's just fun. Gamora. Oh my gosh, she is so beautiful. Although, yeah, look at her. Look at that. I love how there's two different reds in her hair. Yeah, Drax. I don't know. Drax looks like Pennywise. A little bit. Yeah, kind of creepy. Never thought about it that way. Um, can you see Gilly with the? Do you see the leaf hanging out of her mouth? She's just got like ivy just hanging out of her mouth. They've eaten almost everything, and so I have a little side yard which they haven't had access to. So I've been pulling ivy out of the side yard on and off all day and giving it to them. So then they scream when I walk away because they want more. So, wow, that is a huge percentage of the gang. We just need Groot to have the full gang from Galaxy's Edge. Okay, now this was the one guy in here. I think we did figure out who he is, but I'm not sure who he is. Who the heck is this? Anybody know? Anybody know who he is? No? No one knows? Nobody knows. If you know and you're watching this on replay, please put it in the comments below. So I have that random guy. And now there are 14 pins in this collection. If I were crazy lucky, I could actually get the whole set and one double. Knowing me, I might get 3 copies of 5 pins, but we'll see. The Collector, is that a character, Melodie? Is that a character? He was one villain, I thought, but one villain for what? Nebula. We're really getting all the Guardians. Oh, wait, I think Jonas said he was like the bad guy from Guardians of the Galaxy 1 that everybody just forgot. Oh, the Collector. Now I'm remembering who he is. He has that weird museum. Yeah, he has that weird museum. And I mean, some of the people he's collecting are alive. Yeah, that was super creepy. Where is Tilly? I don't know where Tilly is. My first double. That's all right. I think I know who that's going to, because I owe someone some pins who happens to love him. Ant-Man. Ant-Man's awesome. Yeah, I love that Nebula, actually. I'll put the sisters together on my board. Here's my board so far. Woo! Ronan. Okay, that's Ronan. And is it Ronan the Collector? He is a bad guy, right? I don't know where Tilly is. A little worried. Ronan the Accuser. Ooh, that sounds bad. Another Gamora. So I'm getting doubles, but they're not bad doubles. Ant-Man's cool. Oh, another Collector. Ronan, who, like, nobody's going to want this guy since nobody even knows who he is. But, all right, so I got 2 new ones and 3 doubles. Oh, the Collector's someone different? Hi! How are you, Jody and Laura? Hi, come here. Oh, my goodness. Okay, ignore the mess on my house, but look at this. Yes, how are you? Yes. That is actually a girl sheep. Girl sheep can have horns. Things I've learned. I want the babies to come here. Come here, babies. I'm not scary. Come here, babies. My house smells a little like a farm. I wonder why. Oh, I really wanted him. Okay, I'm into the last Falcon. Look at him. It's funny hearing your names. So Falcon, how many of you are watching this series or watched it? I guess, is it over? I just remembered, speaking of things that I haven't watched, the latest Handmaid's Tale. I'm pathetic. My life is Disney pins and, shows on Netflix. So, 3 Gamoras! I got Falcon. Okay, who else do I really want? I have 3 more pins in here. I would love Black Panther. And okay, first of all, look at the Wasp. Doesn't she just look like Tinkerbell became a Marvel character? And then, but look at Vision. He looks really awesome. And then I want Black Panther. See, I should have opened these while I was in the parks because I'm still going to need more. Oh, another Drax. So, hey, Carla, how are you? So, you got a farm behind your house? It's not a bad smell. Nebula, man, I'm racking in the doubles. All right, this is my last pin. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? I'm showing you first. A double. Ant-Man. Dude, I got a lot of doubles. I got 8 individual pins, and then I got 7 doubles. So, yeah, you should watch the, you're watching Mighty Ducks? I've never watched Mighty Ducks. Yeah, so that was the main planned activity I had for you guys. Other than that, I can just chat with you if you're ready to chat some. So we went to Hollywood Studios. My goal was to ride on 5 rides, and we rode on all 5 of them. That was Mickey's Runaway Railway, which is the first thing we did. And I had my Stitch, my store-bought Stitch ears, not Stitch, Baby Yoda ears on, the Grogu ears, you know? And so I had them on, and there's one part where you go through the ride and there's like really heavy wind as if you're in a tornado, and my ears went flying back off the car onto the ground. The end. Bye-bye ears. I did get them back at the end of the night. At the very end of the night, I went to guest services, and it was funny because Jody and Laura and I were talking about Leah's boyfriend lost something at the parks and what it means to, like, can you get something back at the parks? So I am 1 out of 1. Ah, come here. 100% got my one thing that I lost in the parks back. So that was good. And I am not an AP. And you know what? At this point, I would totally get an annual pass, and they're not selling them anymore. So, going to the parks is expensive. I think once I have an AP, eventually someday I'll go more often. But my kids don't even like it as much as I do. Actually, Rafi doesn't like it that much. He doesn't like the lines. He gets tired and hot and stressed out. Hi. This is Tilly. Oh, she's the last one you got to meet. Hi, Tilly. She's super friendly. She's half blind. Hi, Tilly. Tilly. No, these are not food. Look up here. No, what are you doing? No, don't stop sniffing my lap and look at the camera. Tilly. Yes. Hi, Tilly. You like my new shirt? You're just filthy. You're really dirty. Yes, you are. You're really dirty. I would pet you so much more if you weren't so dirty. Yes. Hello. Hello. Okay. Nope. Hello. Man, Laura, you got a lot to say. This is Laura. Hi, Laura. Hi. Your name's Laura now. Yes. Okay, this is like the most chaotic live ever. So we also went on. The other disappointing thing is that Joan and I went on Millennium Falcon. It's hard to think. There are literally like one sheep. That's actually a sheep. 2, 3. They're all like right here trying to figure out what. The baby, they're here. Come here, baby. Yes, you're very nice, Laura. I want to see your baby. I want to see your baby. Oh, you're trying to eat my hand. I got nothing on that hand. There's nothing there. Hello, Tilly. Yes. Yes, I'm going to need another shower after this. I'm just totally being rubbed up. Hey, Josh. How are you? Oh, my goodness. We wore the, oh, my goodness, the rubbing. Oh, my goodness. So I brought out a folding table and Tilly is very itchy all the time, apparently, always trying to scratch her back and stuff. She's got huge amounts of matted fur on her. And she's trying to scratch her back on the bottom of the folding table, which means the whole computer and the table's going like this. So, yeah. Would you stop it? Josh, I took the magic band you gave me. That was super fun. So thank you for that magic band. Is Josh still here? I don't know how many people are here. Mary's comment. When sheep attack. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Okay. Y'all. Anyway, we didn't get to be the pilots on Millennium Falcon. We've been on Millennium Falcon twice, Jonah and I. Rafi didn't want to go this time. We were engineers again. So, do you see this? Just literally walking away with the table. Would you get out of there, Tilly? Hi, Josh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Stop! I got just a second. Just a second, everyone. I'm calling for help, the Jonah variety. So, hopefully he will come out here and help me with this table situation. Yeah, it is hilarious. It's an earthquake. It's a sheep quake. We got on Rise, so we didn't get on Rise. What they're doing now is you get boarding passes either at 7 a.m. and those you can get from your hotel, or you get boarding passes at 1 a.m. and that one you have to be in the parks. And you know they've started. I've got problems with the table here. Can you come around? They've started park hoppers again, but park hoppers don't start until 2:00. So it's only if you're signed up for Hollywood Studios that you can get on Rise for the day. And so you can sign up at 1:00, and we got the 1:00. We were actually in line for like 50 minutes for Slinky Dog Dash, which is my new favorite ride. We loved it. Excuse me. And is she stuck? She's just like, you see how the table, the whole table got moved. Can you come help? I know. And it's like, move. Can you come help me move the table? Yeah. Anyway, so we got on Rise at the 1:00. So we got to the front of the line, and it's this thing where like, it's 1:00, meaning by 1:00 and 30 seconds, like there's no more passes available. So we got to the front of the line and we're like, what do we do? And they're like, oh, this happens every day. Here, step aside. So we stepped aside from the line and we got to sign up for our boarding pass. Oh, thank you. I'm not making any sense. This is why I like to actually get to edit my videos, because I babble, y'all. I'm just babbling. Am I babbling? But we got on Rise and we actually rode Rise at like 7:30 at night, and the park closed at 8. So that was kind of our last thing. We also went to Frozen, the Frozen sing-along, which was fun and funny. It was not quite as hilarious as it's been billed to us. Are you guys there? Yeah, I think you're there. No, I'm not talking about them. Hi. Bah, bah. All here. So any other questions about Hollywood Studios or life in general? We stayed at the Wyndham. The Wyndham Hotel is actually like on the larger campus. It's not technically an on-property hotel, but it is on the property. So go figure. I don't know what that means. But it was a really big hotel room. We had 2 queen-size beds and a bunk bed. Yes, didn't we? Yes. Yes, it was a big enough room for 8 sheep. He doesn't shorn his sheep; they just sort of shed. Okay, you want to see the nursing happen? The babies like punch their mamas. There's like some punching going on. Yeah, that's Freckles and Speckles. But it's very cute. I almost called them kittens. All the lambs like wag their tails whenever they're, nursing. They're so happy. So, anyway, tell me what your favorite thing to do is at Hollywood Studios. What's the last time you were there? And what's your favorite ride? What's your favorite thing to do? So our 5 rides were Slinky Dog Dash, Star Tours, Millennium Falcon, Rise of the Resistance, and the Mickey Mouse Railway. Rafi slept in the bunk beds that were in the hallway. There was almost like a whole cubby hole with its own light, its own TV, and that's where he slept. I have never done Tower of Terror. I'm scared of it. Although, so one thing is Rafi decided that I should go back in November without him. So I'm going to get to go back in November when a whole bunch of YouTubers are coming and get to hang out with the grown-ups. And maybe one of you can convince me to go on Tower of Terror with you. Oh, Rock and Roller Coaster. Wow, Melodie, you're like super daring. I don't do upside down. Upside down and me, there's no convincing me of that. Your favorite is the veggie burger. You go to the parks for the veggie burgers, Mary? You're funny. Yeah. So let's see. Tower of Terror. All right. Are you going to drag me on Tower of Terror once? The funny thing about having sheep, like you've got a big hill here and people walk by with their dogs and everything. Everybody's like stopping. And so is the Guardian reboot, that's for Tower of Terror, right? I've actually never been to the California parks. Yeah, I wanted a ronto wrap, but we weren't really there at the right time. Carolyn, maybe you should come with us in November. You know all these folks. Come. And, we'll leave Josephine in charge of business. That would be fun. So, anyway, yeah, LOL, you're thinking about it. So what else do you guys love at Hollywood Studios? Oh, I saw Kylie. That was really fun. I saw Crazy Kylie 14, who's no longer 14. She's actually just a little older than Jonah. She's, I think, finishing college. And I got to meet her and her mother, and that was super fun. Her mother was really sweet. And it was just really good to like see her in person. Like, oh, you're a human being. I can hug you. Yay! And we went to a pin booth together because I was like, where are the best pins in Hollywood Studios? And of course she knew. And so I would so much talk for leaving Josephine. Josephine, for those of you that don't know, is Carolyn's 2-year-old, who is adorable. When you're on the phone with her, she's like, happy, purple, happy, talk. Yes. Yeah, we can make it a business trip. We could make it a real estate trip. All we need to do to make it a real estate trip is, have you guys like ask us about houses. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Yes, Charlotte, you missed the pin opening. I'll show you what I got though. I opened 3 bags of the newer. Um, this is the second Marvel set of uh, these kind of cutie pins, kawaii pins. And I did get a bunch of doubles. Like half of what I got were doubles, but I got almost all the Guardian of the Galaxy folks. I got this random person, and I got Falcon, which I'm really happy about, and Ant-Man. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna need another bag or 2 of those. Yeah, Laura, we might have to talk. Um, so anyway, there's talk of a family trip to Disney in 2022. So here's the other thing to tell you guys about is that we are going to be, we're going to try to get on the Wish. The Wish is the newest, biggest, 5th Disney Cruise Line ship, which is going to be starting in June of 2022. The main voyage is already sold out. Like the first trip, it's a 6-day trip. But then after that, it's doing the itineraries. Ooh, you're loud. It's doing itineraries that, what was I going to say? The Dream has been doing. So they'll just do the short 3-night and 4-night cruises to Nassau and Castaway over and over again. And so that will be super fun. And we're going to try to get on one in August. My birthday is August 7th, as some of you know. And so I'm trying to book the 4-night that starts on August 8th. So I was thinking like be in Magic Kingdom on my birthday, and then we get on the ship. And yeah, our booking window opens on May 26th, and then on May 27th, it opens to the public. So, so let's see. Mary's coming down the last week of October. Oh my goodness. Mary, you know a bunch of us are going to be there like the first week of November, right? We're just going to miss you. That stinks. Castaway more than once is very rare. There's like 3 cruises a year that do what's called a double dip at Castaway. So no, most of them will just be one stop at Castaway, but still, that's what they'll be doing, and it will be fun. And so I'm going to try to book that cruise, actually with Rafi's best friend and their family, who are good friends of ours. We'll see if that happens. And, they're saying, Disney's saying that there will be no more fish extenders for a while because of COVID on the cruises, which, if you know me, fish extenders are awesome. Anyway, but I think there'll be fish extenders anyway, because fish extenders were not a thing that Disney started. Like, Disney had nothing to do with it. It was people on the cruises that did the fish extenders. I'm just babbling about fish extenders. I think we're going to have them again. I really do. So we'll see. The cruise that we have scheduled for January, which is on the Fantasy, which I've never been on, it's a 6-night cruise. Super excited. That's January 2nd. That one, the fish extenders, they're who knows if they will happen or not, but we're only doing groups of 6 cabins. So like with 6 cabins, worst case scenario, we meet at the coffee shop and trade off our gifts to each other. Although half of what's so fun about fish extenders is you come back to your room and somebody you've never even laid eyes on has, left you gifts, and it's just fun. Anyway, January 2nd. Come on, Mary. The Fantasy, January 2nd. Or, the Wish, August 8th, 2022. Yeah, seriously, look at it. Kylie and her family are going on the Wish August 15th. So my friends are not like 100% committed yet. If my friends back out, then I might try to cruise the same time as Kylie's family, because I just love the idea of traveling with friends. It just sounds so fun. Fish hooked, LOL. Yeah, Carolyn, Queen of the Puns there. All right. Oh, we just got Mary. I assume that's Mary. Hi. So, yeah. Oh, speaking of pins, if you're here thinking about pins, we are doing our Star Wars Celebrating Collections People and Pins on the 24th, which is Monday. So that is our monthly collab that I'm organizing, although Mary just helped out tremendously by doing the channel list of folks who have a particular themed pin, and we're just sharing our pins for the month. So I'm going to show you all my Star Wars pins. I haven't even filmed that yet. Wait, when is the cruise? Which cruise? So Mary, I have a cruise booked June 2nd, which is a 6-day fantasy. June 2nd. January 2nd of 2022, which is a fantasy 6-night cruise. And then the Wish is coming out, and people are starting to book on the Wish. Yes, Carolyn, January 2nd, 2022. It couldn't be January 2nd, 21. And I'm going to try to get on the Wish for August of 22 also. So, yeah. Mary, you want to come cruise? So it's so funny. I'm just babbling, and yet I feel like I'm talking to you guys. Woohoo! So much fun. I have too many kids to pay for a cruise. Well, when your kids get old enough that the amount of food they eat requires a second, requires you to rob a bank, at that point, going on a cruise is more affordable because, I think that when you think about the price of cruising, everybody thinks cruising is so much more expensive than the parks. I mean, I realize if you're DVC and you have an annual pass holder, then the parks are a lot cheaper. If you're a normal person who doesn't have either of those, the parks can get expensive, right? And sitting down for a really good meal can get expensive. Yeah, your kids don't eat much yet. Wait till your boys are, in their teen years, and you'll see. But when you're on a cruise, you've already paid for everything. So you can have this like incredibly rich, elegant, fancy dinner, and you can order 3 entrees and 4 desserts, and you've already paid for it. So that's kind of one of the fun things. Haha, hi. I'm so excited. It's good to have people on here. So I'm leaving from Port Canaveral in January. Yeah, it's the fantasy January 2nd. Yeah, come. That'd be so fun. Anyway, yeah, it's a lot though with 6 people for Melodie. I don't even know how you do the parks with 6 people. That's it's just a lot. So I'll go in August. You want to go in August 2022? Seriously, Mary, we should talk about this. Have you cruised before? Are you a Silver Castaway person? All right, now I'm just sort of babbling. Are you guys having fun? Should I close up this live? Or are we enjoying chatting? Have you had fun with the goats? I'm not well, LOL. What's wrong, Melodie? Are you just joking? All the goats have left now. They're in the front. I'm no longer, 10 kids. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have 12 four-leggeds right now, but I can't take them cruising. So, yeah. So, Mary, if you have not been on Disney, then the first time you'll be able to book will be May 27th. And when you book a cruise, you have to put 20% down up front. You get all of that 20% down back if you cancel, and then you don't have to pay any more until usually it's 90 days before the cruise sets sail. Sometimes it's 120 if it's a longer cruise, and at that point you have to be paid in full. And so, the nice thing is, like, am I 100% sure I'm going August 2022? Of course not. But can I come up with the 20% right now? Yeah, I can. My advice to people is don't put travel insurance on your cruise at the beginning. You have to pay for the travel insurance by the pay in full date if you want to get it. So, budget to do travel insurance, which is another few $100s, by the 90 days out. But that way it reduces your 20% down. Um, so, um, anyway, it's it's all good. Um, I'm excited. So, and then I've made a rule for myself lately, which I have also just then broken, because I have the trip in November and then I have the cruise in January. I was like, oh, good night, Melodie. Um, I was like, I'm not going to buy any Disney anything for myself, including pins, without putting money towards the cruise first. So, if I want to buy $50 worth of pins, I have to put $100 on the cruise so that by the time I get to that pay in full date, I've like paid most of it off, hopefully. So, hey, Cherie's here too. Hi. So, yeah. Anyway, yay! I do love these. Anybody else have these pins? Anybody need traders? Um, so my computer is going to die soon. I feel badly logging off as people are just coming back on, but thank you all to everyone who has logged in here. Oh, it looks like there's just 2 more people here. So thank you for watching. I am going to end our broadcast and say, go spread some kindness, don't spread germs. Bye. Bye. See you real soon.